Hello everybody and welcome to ICE commentary this week for the dollar index and currency markets. Let's have a look here at the daily chart, and what we'll see, these last couple of blue arrows are pointing out the last time we pulled back into this moving average zone and had a bullish candle. Then we pulled back and had a bullish candle. In fact, I was pointing out the smaller ones with trading opportunities. I could have equally drawn an arrow here to show you another bullish candle as we made another higher low in the uptrend. But ultimately now we've got exactly the same thing. We've just pulled back in. We've got a very bullish candle on Friday, pulled back into the buy zone, bullish candle, and any break up through the high of that candle. So literally any break up through the high on Friday will be bullish and looking for a move back up, looking like testing 80 again and then seeing where we go beyond that. So last week we identified 80 as a key level, but I was looking for more like 82 over the coming weeks. Pullbacks need to be expected, so we had a little bit of a run up. We got above 80. We're now pulling back. We've pulled back nicely. Any break up through there will be looking strong. We need to see that the weekly chart backs us up here. Certainly here the weekly we can see this 80 resistance level much more clearly, and now we've got a somewhat bearish candle here as well on the weekly chart. So any break down through the low of here is going to be looking like a weekly chart pullback, and then we could be pulling back into 77. However, the daily chart was looking bullish, so if we just come back and compare these side by side for a second, really what we're looking at here is on the daily chart, if we break up through the high of this daily chart first, I'll be looking for it to come up and test 80, and then it will decide whether it's going to go through 80 or beyond. I think it will in the longer term. However, there's still a good chance in the short term we'd come up and test 80 and fall off again. However, if it breaks down through the low first, and we'll be starting to, if it breaks down through the low of Friday's candle, we'll be starting to look like more of a weekly chart pullback, and then I'll be looking for the price to pull back into around about 77. Although I'm bullish and I think we'll get up towards 82. I think a pullback into 77 would be great. It'd be a nice healthy pullback. It'd be 50% almost on the nose and pulling back into really key support and resistance down here at 77. You'll all remember, if you've been on ICE commentary for a long time, just how many opportunities there's been around 77, and that would be my preferred trade here as another opportunity down there. Now it has to pull back quite far. We're trading up around 79 right now, and I'm not necessarily even saying that it will, but I'm saying that if it does, 77 would be a really great opportunity for me personally, that I'd be starting to be very bullish down around that level. In the meantime though, on a shorter term basis, the market is still uptrending. It's uptrending across the daily and the weekly now. And any break up through Friday's high will be bullish. We just need to be very aware of 80. Coming in and looking at the monthly chart, why am I looking at 82? Because 82, still based on the monthly, looks like the next level where price is likely to find any kind of resistance. So we've come down. We're now in a good pullback. We've got nothing really stopping price going higher from here. So this does look like coming up and testing 82. Be it in the next couple of weeks or next couple of months. At the moment, we're in a strong uptrend, so it's starting to look like it could be in the next couple of weeks. Just coming and having a look at one spot currency. So we'll have a look at euro dollar again. Euro dollar and dollar index very much in sync right now, and what you'll see here on this daily chart is just a really bearish looking start to the, well, very bearish potential here with a bearish end to the week with this candle having pulled back in, bearish candle. Any breakdown through there early this week is going to be looking for a move down, probably back down towards testing 132 again. 132 on euro dollar is the equivalent of testing 80 to the upside on the dollar index. So we'd be looking for that to be happening, but then coming and looking at this on the longer term basis, it is looking very, very similar. It's in a downtrend here, looking like continuing lower. We've got support down at 1.3. Nothing much stopping price getting down towards that level, and same thing on the monthly chart, 1.3 looking like the level where price is actually likely to be drawn to, and price is likely to be brought back towards. I'm expecting price to get down there in the next few weeks before seeing at that level whether we can break down through it or whether we're likely to have a significant bounce off that level and continue back into a longer term uptrend. So there's my view, everybody. Short term, it does remain bullish, but only if we could break up through that high. And longer term, my view is certainly very bullish, but I do think we could get more of a medium term pullback down towards 77, and that would certainly set up a very nice buying opportunity if it did. But the dollar still looking bullish across the board. Just being very aware that any move up does need to have pullbacks, and we're starting to look like, having had quite a big run up here, starting to look like we might be due a little bit of a deeper pullback before continuing on up again and testing those upper resistance levels. Hope that helps everybody. Have a wonderful week. Speak to you on next week's video.